What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Banks, coming at you live with another trade recap. And we gave our team not one, not two, but 300% bangers, like always, on SPY today. And I want to go over why we took the call side and went long on SPY pretty much all day long and absolutely printed. While a lot of people wanted to get short today, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of this educational content I put out on a daily basis to make you a profitable trader. And if you guys are in the group with us, congrats today. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. Now let's go ahead and get started. As you guys know, these are real trades that are taken, no hindsight, BS nonsense. We hit banger after banger after banger in the group, gave our group plenty of opportunities to get in to the call side here today. And shout out to everyone absolutely banking on the day with us. But you guys came here for the trade recap. So let's get into it. Now, as you guys know, I'm just going to be repeating myself. Why? Because we trade the same way every day. Nothing ever really changes when it comes to trading. But there is something today that I think maybe caught some people off sides. So zoom out, look left, right? That is going to be the motto, especially if you are watching my videos. Zoom out, look left. You always need to see the bigger picture. So I'm starting off on the daily here today. And what are we seeing? Well, we know that break of structure here was at 515. That's pretty much where we ran all the way down into lows here. We really needed to break over this 515. We did that, and on Tuesday, we ran into this 518.50 to 520 supply. We rejected it. So if we're looking at this on a bigger picture, just looking at this price action, what are a couple things that are going to stand out to us? One, we broke structure here that we needed to break, that 515.30. Awesome. We got that. Two, we flagged out back into that 515.30. And three, that flag we were pushing up, holding that all day long, pushing into new highs. So we have a massive bull flag out here on the daily, a massive bullish trend or bullish structure. We broke market structure here of this downside trend here, that 515 that we needed to break. So we have a lot of confluence here for that move higher. Now you want to say, you could sit here and say, well, we're pushing back into supply. We are. But we took the put here off of that 518.50 when it happened. Well, what is going on here? We came, we're still holding this bullish structure, still holding this bullish trend. We're just flagging out. We came back into 515.30. And as we are pushing back into supply, what do you think the risk to reward, or what do you think is going to happen on this next touch? Do you think we're going to sell off again? Or with this small little 3 point pullback to push right back up to supply, do you think we're going to finally push through this area into our next level? Correct. We're going to push through this level to through this zone into the next level, right? We did get our sell off. We did hit that supply. We sold off. All we did was bull flag out, push right back into the supply in 2 days. Very, very strong. We have a nice structure here going. We broke market structure that we needed to break at this 515.30. We flagged out into it. We did sell off into supply. Now we're pushing right back into it. Do you think we're going to sell off a second time when sellers could barely sell us off the first time? I mean, this first time we only pushed down about 3 points. Do you think sellers are going to push us back again a second time? We pushed up, came back down again. They could not hold us down. And then we pushed right back up into the supply. What this is showing me, from everything from the structure, break of structure, from the bullish trend to supply not being super heavy, showing me not a lot of sellers are up here. Not a lot of sellers can push us down. Buyers are in control, right? So if we just look at this part, buyers are definitely in control here, right? We can just take a look here. Bullish structure. We broke market structure. Bull flag out. Yes, we did reject supply. 3 point move down, so not much. We pushed right back into it in 2 days. Guys, sellers cannot be found, right? So when we're looking at this structure, we're saying, okay, sellers, yes, sellers were present the first time around, But now, 2 days later, we're already pushing up. We only had a 3 point move back. We flagged out into the level that we needed to flag out. We held it. Sellers really weren't active today. And that is why and how we were able to take the call side and give our group 1, 2, 300% bangers on SPY today and ride this trend up. I mean, we were just trending up the entire day here. We pushed up, and now we did have that 519.50 level, which, bear with me here, which was the high here on April 11th, right? So that was the high that we pushed up and then pushed in the lows. So yes, we did have some resistance there initially. But if sellers were going to be really present within the supply zone, once we pushed down from here, we would have had that continuation at least down to 517.50, 516.50, right? We would have had continuation. We didn't. We pushed down, right? Some sellers obviously still left over, are going to be left over within that area right here. But then what happened? We pushed right back up into that area, just flagged out, and then we trended up the rest of the day. So again, go over this very, very simple for you guys. Don't overthink this. What is happening here? Well, we're in a strong bullish trend. We broke that market structure that we needed to break. We flagged out into it. And then 2 days later, we're pushing right back into that initial supply that we rejected. Now, this supply up here was going to be great. First, we had this supply right here, right? Between that 513 to 515. Broke right through it. Didn't have any problems with that. And then we came back into this supply up here, 518 to about 520. What happened? We initially rejected on Tuesday, but that rejection wasn't strong. We only pushed down about 3 points. And if we're looking at this structure right here, we're just in a big bull flag, retesting this market structure that we broke out of and needed to. And we held and we're just pushing right back into supply. So it's showing me bulls are in control. Sellers aren't really present. They obviously were here just a little bit, but not strong enough for us to break the structure that we're in this bullish trend right here. And then during the day, we know we had that 519.50. We rejected it, but bounced right back up into it, showing us yet again the same concept that we just showed on the daily about sellers not being present, or at least not being heavily present within that supply that we were pushing into. If they were, we would have had continuation down. We would have had a bigger move out of that supply. So when we're looking at supply and demand, we want to see big moves. If we're not seeing big moves coming out of those zones, it's showing us that whether it's a demand zone or it's a supply zone, at that time, this was a supply. So at that time, those sellers aren't heavily present. Obviously, there was a little bit left over, but not enough for us to take over the bulls, take over the buyers, easily pushed right back up in the next hourly candle, held at 519.50, and then pushed in the highs here to end the day. No, that was a lot, but I'm trying to make this as simple as possible, the concepts as simple as possible, because at the end of the day, trading is very simple. Buyers, sellers, who's winning here? Who's more present? More buyers and sellers, stock goes up. More sellers and buyers, stock goes down. Now, obviously, there's more to it, but try to break it down as simple as possible in those terms, because that will help you a lot. If you're just thinking of terms, are there more buyers? Are there more sellers? Who's winning at this level? If they're winning at this level, then we're going to push to the next level, right? And vice versa. So, if any questions, guys, drop them in the comment section. My name is Mr. Banks. I hope to see you in the Wolves Wealth Group. As you know, we bank daily, we grow accounts, we will grow your small account. So, I will see you in there. Love you guys. And again, I'll always end it on this note: believe in yourself because you got it. Just give it time, give it patience, give it a couple years, and you will become a profitable trader. I promise. I love you guys. I'll see you next time on another trade recap with, again, my name is Mr. Banks. See you guys later.